preserve, promote, perpetuate. 3 simple words that describe the work of the Hawaiian Music Perpetuation Society. Welcome to the show, Janine Heleloa. She is our executive director and, of course, today's celebrity co-host, Ku'ipo Kumukahi, who is also a co-founder and board of director. Thank you so much for joining us, ladies.
Mahalo for having us.
Yeah, okay. Now, first of all, mahalo for everything that you folks do to perpetuate music, mo'olelo, the telling of stories through music. And I know we have a big event coming up at the end of August, but before we get to that event, can you share a little bit about what it is that what the society actually does?
Yes. Well, I think the best place to start is at the beginning. So back in 2020, so much was happening in the world, and many people were having COVID babies. This is ours. 4 mommies. This is only one half of the mommy unit. No daddies. Well, we say we love our kane, they just weren't in the room at the time. And so, we got together, and Auntie Kuipo said, I miss playing music. I miss our people. We got to get out. So one of the first things we did, she said, put me on the back of a truck and let's go out into the Hawaiian homesteads. Let's go play music. So we had a blast. We all went out. We started off in Waimanalo. We went Kapolei, Nanakuli, Waianae, Papakolea. We ended up I told them, can't do mele on the move in Papakolea because you go roll off the back of the truck.
Yes,
right? So
yes, it's all
we
hills.
parked, we parked. But it was so wonderful to see our people and to enjoy time with each other. Oh, it was so moving. So that was the first thing we did. And the purpose of the organization, again, preserve, promote, perpetuate mele Hawaiʻi, because we know our mo'olelo is held in our songs, right? During a time, especially when the language was discouraged from being spoken in public.
Yes.
We kept singing.
Oh yeah, Janine, Davey and I were talking a story about that word perpetuate, and he and I both agree we love that, because oftentimes people will preserve something, and in my mind, preserve is you stick it in like formaldehyde and you put it on a shelf and it sits in a jar as it slowly decomposes but perpetuation for us means we recognize what has come before, but now it's time for us to continue it forward.
Absolutely.
Is that your same thought?
Absolutely. And it's an active, active, right? Perpetuation, it will not continue if we're not doing anything.
Absolutely.
Right? So it's an active intentionality. Right. Yeah.
That's awesome. Now, Mali'o is the name of the event that's coming up this weekend.
Yes.
And I know that its concept was actually born over 20 years ago. Kuipo, can you share that history with us?
It started 20 years ago, and we had our kupuna were still here, and we've lost a few of them already. And then it kind of went to sleep for a little bit. And the purpose is, well, first of all, Mali'o is when that light of the sun breaks the darkness of night and it comes through. That is Mali'o. And then there is a place of happiness called Kahua, Kahua o Mali'o. And Mali'o is a happy place, and she's the goddess of music. And so the idea behind that was, when I grew up, I watched and I listened to all these kupuna wahine making music. I marveled at how they could pick up an instrument and play together and have harmony amongst each other and just be free and with purpose.
I love that.
And just delivering the language. And I thought that was very, it was a wow factor for me.
Yeah, it's profound.
Yes.
Yes.
And
so it is a celebration of that.
To keep moving that forward. And now we've been talking about this amongst the board members, the pool is kind of shallow. So we want to cultivate young women to, let's get a guitar, let's get an ukulele, let's get a steel guitar, let's move this forward for the next generation, because we're kind of at that space where we have to let go.
Yeah.
To the next generation. So we're hoping that we can accomplish those goals.
I think we can. Starting off with this incredible weekend, 3 days of events, culminated by the crown jewel, which is Mali'o, the concert. Yes.
Absolutely, at Hawaiʻi Theater, and what a beautiful venue.
And you're going to be there?
I'm going to be there with my
Yes, and there we go, the trio of women all together,
Yes.
And it's just beautiful.
Awesome. So we've got that information for you, we had that information for you on screen, and we'll have that for you at kitv.com/links. Mali'o coming up August 31st at Hawaiʻi Theater. We'll talk a little bit more story here.
Okay, yes.
Thank you so much, ladies, for being with us.
Mahalo.
Right